Ticket sales were abysmal before the content cop.
Whose fault is that?
Promotion wasn't going how we had hoped.
Whose fault is that?
Charity wasn't getting the numbers we wanted.
Whose fault is that? The two people that own Creator Clash as a whole, the whole boxing event, John. Maybe if y'all actually worked and told people to do this, John. Maybe if you actually promoted your event. Maybe if you actually took it seriously as a charity boxing event. Maybe it would have went the way y'all wanted. But you know what y'all did? Literally nothing. And that's why it's at where it's at. Bro, who is going for this? Who is going for this and is eating this up? I can't. It is baffling on how many slots you got at this point. And heads, after all of this, after more Pegasus series, all heads making all these joints will still eat this up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Maybe a little bit of dessert. Crazy works we got going on here, Brad. Can she just take this down? Like, oh my god. Y'all already know what time it is, baby. The Daily Slops. And like clockwork, you know what I'm saying? We just got done covering her and Soy Dubs over covering the guys on Kingdom Casino. Shout out PPP and Andy Worski. Go show him some love. You already know. Just got done covering her. And like I said, like clockwork, back once again because the Daily Slops today, yeah, Anisa Yoko. Of course she had more. So of course that conjecture and all that type of jazz, we got to get into it with the slop. So let's not waste no more time. Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed yap everything every single time, especially when a certain Jezebel starts opening up her mouth. Let's get right into it. You already know. Come on, man. You already know. Glorious Slop King. More Pegasus. Yeah, they responded in the worst way possible. Of course, you guys want to watch the OG video. Down in the description, first link, show the love of more Pegasus. We already know what it is. Show the love with the Slop King. And we, unfortunately, got to get into it.
Welcome back to a series so iconic, even Pikachu subscribed. In today's video, Anisa, aka iDubbbz' husband, has responded to Creator Clash 3 officially being cancelled. She's also losing her mind on Twitter, making a bajillion
When is she not doing that?
tweets. Ethan has released several responses. Hassan orbiters like Caseytron have also responded with
Of course she has.
very intellectual.
This is the only word in her dialect. I'm trying to tell you. Her dialogue tree, 4 options. The first one, incel. Rest of the 3, ellipses. 3 dots. All of them.
Actual statements, obviously. Jellywig continues to get backlash for finally defending Ethan. Streamer Tectone is now beefing with Destiny. Asmongold has responded. Subscribe to be part of internet history.
Let's up those numbers!
Now, quick recap if you missed the previous episodes. iDubbbz and Anisa hosted a boxing event called Creator Clash 3. It was supposed to be for charity, but they were secretly taking 34%. Now, iDubbbz along with Hassan's goons.
And again, concern trolling video. Ian pop up on a John. Hey yo man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really not so confident the event gonna do good. Yeah, you're taking our profit. Hey man, I ain't gonna cap your trust. Yo, we was gonna take the profits, bro. We was gonna donate it to charity. Pathological liars. No one's believing that.
Squad made a content cop on Ethan. After that, the entire internet turned on them. They lost everything. The event got canceled. Tons of people came out exposing them. And now, after all of that, Anisa has responded. Anisa offers a statement after Nathan, aka Dad, dropped a video calling her and Creator Clash 3 out. Basically, Nathan was talking about how he was screwed up.
Oh no, what happened? No! Yo, is it Wi-Fi? Yo, it's always the Wi-Fi. Yep, it sure is. Alright, hold up. You already know. I'm like, yo, what the heck? John just stopped playing. He said, oh, have it been one fantastic. I ain't gonna lie, yo. I just heard Moonlight by X. The song is so good. I'm not gonna cap. All right, I guess we're just waiting. We're appeasing it out, cause Wi-Fi no like me. Ain't gonna lie. Hello? Like, okay, we're finally. Oh no.
had dropped a video calling her and Creator Clash 3 out. Basically, Nathan was talking about how he was screwed.
Okay, I guess we're not good. Yo, y'all seeing this? Wi-Fi no like me.
Had dropped a video calling her and Creator Clash 3 out. Basically, Nathan was talking about how he was screwed.
Like, okay, hold on. We refreshing the page, bruh.
Welcome back to a series so iconic.
Where are you at? 114?
Screwed over financially, and also they talked a lot of shit about him behind his back. She says, I just want to make it clear that we haven't had any contact or control since we publicly stepped down. Even though me and Ian were the faces of the event, many people were behind the scenes making decisions together.
Whose decisions, again, I'm gonna keep asking, who decisions for the galas? Who decision to fly out 300 creators? Whose decision to pay 20K to a comedian? Nah, bruh, nah. I'm sorry. Even if the Bulls are real good touring, again, they were the same production crew that was with y'all during the job. I don't believe anyone's this stupid unless it's you two.
Classic shifting blame immediately. The event wasn't doing well way before the content cop.
Great, so let's make it worse.
A combo of many things contributed to that reality.
Yeah. I know two things that majorly contributed to it. People, my bad. Fred's cancel me for that shit, but I don't care.
Including lack of promotion, influencer boxing being less popular, the economy, etc. I think what it boils...
Including lack of promotion, yeah, that's your fault. Influencer boxing being less popular, yeah, again, your fault. You decided to skinwalk Jake Paul. The economy, do not blame the fucking economy, bruh. It's because, again, you fucked up the stigma for this event.
Down to is poor communication from...
No, if any... Yeah, no, I was right, but I said the wrong shit. You fucked it up and ruined the stigma of the event. There we go.
Everyone. No, it does not boil down to poor communication. It boils down to you and iDubbbz deciding to backstab your good friend Ethan. And
ding, ding, ding.
And simultaneously side with the most radical, extremist, terrorist-supporting freaks on...
Suck the nigga's dick.
The planet. The guy Hassan did a love heart to literally tweeted the other day that he wants to kill...
Yo, this was in the slops yesterday. I was saying this, I'm like, bro, yo, Ethan out here beefing with Luffy? It's Luffy, boys! Like, bro, that joint was so crazy. But yeah, I don't know if y'all seen the pics, Timothy Chalamet, where he was holding a pic of Hassan and Noah Samson. Not the best optics.
Kill Ethan. That is the kind of people you support. They literally brag about bombing ships. Even after we left, which is unfortunate. At the end...
I think it's fortunate, but you still, again, like, fuck this whole shit up so it would never be good again.
At the end of the day, I care...
I mean, well, CC1 was good. Y'all did donate to charity for that one. I'll give you that.
About people getting paid for the money they were out for...
Yeah, at the end of the day, I care about people getting paid for them. Okay, yeah.
For training, and charity getting their money...
Bullshit, cap. Charity getting their fucking money. Stop saying this shit. Stop fucking saying this. Holy fuck. And then she posted that one tweet of the fucking Tiltify. Like, bro, y'all motherfuckers didn't read shit.
And both of those things were done. I mean, you say you care about charity getting paid, yet you were taking money behind the scenes without telling anybody. And the...
Exactly. And then it's like, yo, that money doesn't even go to the charity. Y'all shoved it out to the fighters. In which this case, like, yeah, some of the fighters need that shit. Like that. Definitely needed that shit. Shoulda gave it to his ass. What the fuck are we doing? But like, yo, nah, bruh, this shit's supposed to be a charity boxing event. Give that shit to the fucking charities. Holy
new owners of Creator Clash, after you dropped out, had to actually expose that fact. Not to mention the only reason you abandoned the event is because you probably didn't want legal liability. You didn't want to get sued for the absolute trash event it was and not fulfilling your promises. I really loved this event. I loved what it stood for, and I wanted to believe...
Ian didn't love this shit. I love what it stood for. What did it stand for? Not giving money to charity? Being dumbasses? Great.
We could push through because...
You couldn't push through shit. In fact, you pushed it to be the worst boxing event I ever seen.
It wasn't realistic. None of it was malicious. Okay, that is a straight up lie. Obviously, they really don't like Ethan and wanted to ruin his life. But also, suppose, hypothetically, this...
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, bruh. Yeah, that wouldn't piss me off to no degree. It's like, it's insane.
Wasn't malicious. That would make you two the stupidest people on planet Earth. Like,
they already are. At least confirmed they're the stupidest people on the internet.
Literally the dumbest people I've ever encountered in my life. Also, I just love how they say it's like, oh yeah, it has nothing to do with us anymore because, you know, we gave it over. After...
No, y'all pussyfooted away. Y'all bitched out, roached out. Let's not even.
Completely destroying it yourselves. This is like somebody setting a house on fire, quickly literally selling it to somebody in the next 1 minute and being like, well, I don't take any accountability. I guess you burned it down. I guess it's your fault because I sold it, actually.
Yeah, it was so crazy when Ian was like on the content deputy. He was like, yeah, Ela, I know people on the internet will hold you accountable for things. Because you'll never take accountability. Like, again, fuck does her or Ethan have to take accountability for this dog shit for? We know the two motherfuckers that fucked it up.
Ridiculous, man. She's blaming the economy for one of the reasons.
Word, the economy is crazy. Like, that's just dumb as hell.
Why Critical Clash failed. Yes, it's just because of the economy, guys. It's the political and economic state of the world right now, guys.
Yo, like, can we just talk about the political and economic state of the world right now? Like, no, we can't, because when that discourse gets included, niggas start fucking losing brain cells.
If you loved the event and what it stood for, you would have put in more effort when it came to promoting the damn thing.
True.
Shockingly, the only promotion that was done is people shitting on the event. Like, I have promoted the event more than they have. It's crazy. They are allergic to accountability, actually. Doesn't address anything Dad said about their mismanagement, just pushes blame on everybody else.
Directly, and this is exactly the thing that the person above you is saying. They're allergic to accountability. They indeed are. Why the fuck can't they handle the shit with Dad? Oh, no, I mean, all this junk was happening as we walked away from the event. I mean, the event really wasn't doing well. Not trying to hear it. Not trying to hear that. If the event wasn't gonna do well, you knew all this, yada yada, this, that, and the third. Why the fuck did you have a Creator Class 3? It's so stupid.
And also did not address any of the personal stuff, right? So Ethan responded, paying Lena the $15K you owe her would go a long way.
What $15K? They're fucking stuck at Edmonton right now, homeless in Anisa's mom's basement. Like, fuck, they don't got $15K. I don't even think they got $10.
I mean, of course they aren't gonna pay the fighters. They're absolutely greedy ass mother flippers who only care about securing a profit themselves. Keep in mind they are supposed to be multi-millionaires and couldn't be bothered.
That shit is dead, and that's the junk we was going over in the Kino Casino video. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all get ready for the divorce arc. Y'all get ready for the divorce arc, because I'm not gonna hold you, bro. That's definitely a timeline that's looking realistic. Again, Ian now, current day 2025, big 25, he doesn't fit the parameters anymore. Remember, Anisa's standards for a man was 1, they gotta be a millionaire, and 2, they gotta have our same religious beliefs. The belief shit is already out the window. Millionaire. Not laughing all the way to the bank. Not at all. I ain't gonna cap. So, she's probably gone.
To even pay their fighters properly. I feel like any creator that size would be happy to take a hit if money was actually going to charity and kids with cancer would actually get some support. But no, I need to make sure I get my cut before charity gets its cut. Feminist Anisa should be on board with women getting their pay, right? Only if she can give 34%, of course. Then she went on an absolute barrage of tweets. I'm once again asking what my ultimate sin was, aside from being married to the man who made the content cop.
Why are you trying to act like you have no involvement with these fucking content cops? You wanted to take so much fucking credibility for content cop Tana, and we're still waiting for an apology. Ian can shove out 10 of these, and you can't even shove out one. Only adds more onto the victim complex. Cry bully, never gonna take accountability. It's just annoying. Like, it generally is just annoying. Forget it being infuriating. It's just like, wow, word, this the time of y'all on? Aight. Say no more.
On the king. Okay, who is the king? You mean Ethan? Ethan doesn't know us as well as he claims, especially now.
Yo, what's the name? Funny enough, when I was watching a pod episode, Dan said the same thing. He was like, the king? Who's the king? And then Ethan was like, yeah, I'm the king.
Not me. He was literally best friends with IDubbbz and went to your house multiple times. He's as knowledgeable about our private life as the average viewer. Okay, that's just a lie. Then she...
that's blatantly cat, bro. Y'all was, at least Ethan and Ian, y'all was friends for fucking years, bro. Like, damn near a decade. Like, 8+ years. What the hell is she talking about?
Continues, I've never mentioned CPS. I didn't appear...
Yes, because your silent meant something. Oh, wait, it didn't mean shit.
In the content cop, I've only...
Who fucking cares? Because you weren't in the fucking video. It's so stupid. It's dumb as fuck. And I was like, is that actually an excuse we're using? I didn't appear in the content cop. Oh, shit. Damn, her face wasn't on a camera. It's totally not like she could have been behind planning it, writing it, outlining it, scripting it. Yo, this is, again, the level of intelligence that these heads think other heads are working off of to where they wouldn't question this shit. What the fuck?
only ever replied to Ethan privately with kindness.
That is complete bullshit.
Despite him spam texting us deranged nonsense, his inference that I have any control over Ian's choices is from watching SlopTuber.
Hey, it's me, boys! You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hesmore Pegasus, YN Sens, you know what I'm saying? The slop tubers. Up, what's next? We're paid off by the Trump administration. Facts.
Parasocial ramblings. The classic. Blame it on the slop tubers. Anisa has definitely been watching a lot of Hassan. This is the go-to strategy. Whenever you want to discredit anything, anybody...
I'm telling you, yo, if Pegasus says the Trump administration thing, bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, it's never a pre-watch. Bro, we just know all the slops.
Saying any logical arguments ever, just blame it on slop tubers. How many times do you people need to realize that this strategy just does not work?
It doesn't at all, because again, like, bruh, the same thing I say all the time, bro. Heads do not like XQC, Mr. Minecraft enchantment language. And yeah, I'm a bit mixy on him too, man. Some Johns I agree with, some Johns I don't. But the one thing I will always agree with XQC with was the thing he was saying about Rakai. On Motherheads, I was viewbotting. And again, the viewbotting shit is irrelevant. Everybody's viewbotting these days. Like, let's keep it a buck. Anyway, he said, do not attack me. Don't attack other heads. Attack the story. Go ahead and do so. They can't. You're boxed.
Plenty of people have tried it before, they have all failed. Turns out people actually have the capacity to think and make arguments for themselves and
call it being objective.
Realize we're literally just speaking the truth here. Anisa, this is such a lie. You joked about CPS on your podcast and laughed about the joke.
Directly.
I get you want to be child-free, and that's fine, but imagine how traumatizing that is for the average adult who has a family of their own.
Well, she can't fucking put herself in any other perspective, because in her character, in her mind, she's the most important person on the fucking planet with that narcissism over there.
Also, she brags about never mentioning CPS. That was like the bad part of the Content Cop, the fact that...
Exactly, that's the saddest part. Yeah, what was the main thing wrong with Content Cop H3? Yeah, it's probably that the context, you know, the whole false CPS situation, not mentioned once. Not mentioned one time. I think that's a pretty big problem considering that's like, you know, one of the main things in the drama.
And iDubbbz made it seem like Ethan had this completely crazy, unhinged meltdown going after his friends, and he left out the entire context that the reason he was so mad was that these people literally went after his kids. And can
ding ding ding. Wait, hold on. He
entire
thought you was about to
context
avoid
that
it.
the reason he was so mad was that these people
Yeah, he thought it was cute. Yeah, here. He thought it was real cute. Nah, you wasn't avoiding it for nothing. Oh, my bad. I gotta go back and block the talent, too.
literally went after his kids. And can you stop playing innocent here? Everybody knows you literally control the behind the scenes for these videos.
That's what I said, bruh. See, this is what I was saying earlier. I'm like, yo, does she really think, like, yo, she generally thinks that, like, yo, the people out in the world have the same level of intelligence as Ian. Like, nah, bruh. Nah. You do realize there's multiple parts to videos depending on what kind of videos they are. Obviously, you're doing slop, like drilling. Sloppy! You get up in here and you just talk your real, bro. You give your opinions and conjecture. For your type vids, no. Like I said, you got to outline that boy, scripted, know where you going to film, do all this different jazz. I know Ian didn't do this alone. He can't formulate his own thoughts. You finish his sentences. Please stop trying this. It is so annoying. Like,
admitted to it in the past. Even now, here you are, the one responding to everything, responding to all the drama. iDubbbz is nowhere to be seen. iDubbbz has completely shut his mouth, and Anisa's here yapping on. Somebody responds, "You've been nothing but a perfect sweet angel."
So I had to make sure to get that in.
I hope this is ironic, and she says amen. If you took 34% of the day to think about it, I'm sure you'd find the answer. We got a new meme, fellas.
We're gonna need more than a third of the day. Some of these motherfuckers, whew, they're lacking brain cells.
And look at these NPCs. You're a woman who doesn't agree with them. That's really all it is.
It's not.
That's right, that's right.
Like, it's just... like, it's just blatantly not... Where the fuck is the 250K from CC2? You're a woman who doesn't agree with him. Man, shut the fuck up.
Oh my god. He can't possibly defend attacking you relentlessly and barely even mentioning Ian at this point. He knows it's easier.
Yeah, because what is there to fucking mention about Ian? His dumbass. Again, how many times did I say he's a soulless husk That succubus has sucked everything out of him, bruh. And he's already stupid and let all this shit happen to him willingly already. Like, bruh, there's nothing left for Ian. It's over, bruh. It's over. And if he tried, bruh. What is he about to come up? Hop on the pod, bro? Talk it out? Some John? Bro, yo, Ethan was literally saying that if they wanted to come on the pod, check this out. Oh, yeah, they can. It's just, that was about to be sweet. It's not. But I'm sure that was obvious to everyone. But anyway, I'm back on this John. Yeah, bro, what are we mentioning Ian for at this point? Only thing we do is talk about his downfall. It's not like he's about to do something to change this. If he was, he would have done it already. Like, bro, wrong button. I don't give a shit. He would have done it already. Nigga, fuck that.
To get people on board to attack women, and his career is built.
Wait, what? Go back.
Ian at this point, he knows it's easier to get people on board to attack women.
That is dumb as shit. And by the way, dumbass, yo, ask Ethan, bruh. On his bro, you know, I'm gonna show y'all this shit again. Hold on, where's it up? Let's see. Yo, why does my screen look like this, bro? It's not filling out my whole screen. Yeah, there we go. That was weird. All right, anyway, here, look, right. I was showing this to some of the Huns the other day, right, on one of the other vids. Yo, this right here, bro, age, gender, it tells you on the John. Yo, ask Ethan what in terms of gender, who's majority watching? Let's really see. It's so stupid, bro.
And his career is built off hate campaigns. Dude, the amount of delusional people on Twitter is actually astronomical. Using the Caseytron tactic of, well, they're actually all misogynists, they're all incels, and if a woman...
It's so stupid. And as I'm saying, it's so dumb to be calling Ethan a misogynist, because coming off of my last point, it even... my even better point is on screen on to why he's not a misogynist. Shout out Miss Ela. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, cut him off of that. Bro, the majority of H3 watchers are the girly pops, the lover babes, the women. Bro, misogynist? Do y'all think that the girly pops, the Huns, the lover babes, they gonna watch a misogynist? I don't think they are. Stupid. Like, I can't, like, it's so...
Woman actually disagrees with you, like maybe Ela, you know, Ethan's wife. Actually, she's just a pick-me. She's under the misogynistic...
Right, because Caseytron speaks for all women. An attack on her is an attack on all women. Fuck off.
Patriarchal structure. She just doesn't understand.
Like,
she
I
can't
am genuinely tired of these motherfuckers. Like, holy
think for
shit.
herself. Absolutely pathetic. So after this, Anisa starts getting real petty, and she pins this tweet to her profile. She posts this emoji and puts a comment from H3H3. People...
Great. Where the fuck is the context?
See an hour-long podcast and think they completely understand you and your relationship. Even for the internet, people have been particularly nasty to you. It can be so painful to be...
Where is the context? This is like pulling a fucking den himself. Oh, and I already seen this shit. Again, go check out the video we were watching the Kino Casino guys cover. But like, bro, this like posting this is not a fucking own. Like, this is a self-own. What does this do for you? Like, what the hell? Was this shit now? Was this shit recent?
Be hated and misunderstood by so many people that have never met you. But I don't think it has anything to do with you. People hated you from the beginning because of what you represented as an extension of Ian. Him maturing and changing, they feel betrayed by him, and you are their scapegoat. It sucks that people won't just move on and accept their changes, especially after years. Only thing that matters is how you guys feel about each other, and remembering as much as possible that everything you read online is just noise, is not real. If a few unwell people obsess over you. Okay, first off, Ethan missed the mark here, and Ethan has missed the mark a lot in the past. Let's not forget, Ethan willingly partnered with Hassan on his...
Yeah, we were talking about this, John. That's what I'm saying. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Thank God I was not there for this fucking era, bro. God damn it.
His podcast, when we were all already aware he has been completely nuts for years, okay? And I suspect it was political brain rot. When you dive headfirst into politics, your common sense side of the brain shuts off. But...
See, that's, oh my gosh, that's what I was just saying earlier. I'm like, bro, whenever political discourse comes up, heads IQs collectively just drop, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. This is what, bro, these political conversations, political discourse, I'm so done with this jazz.
It's okay. I forgive Ethan now, because now he's coming to his senses slowly.
That's what I'm saying. It's like changing patterns of behavior. Clearly, you're not fucking with Hassan and them niggas no more, bro. Obviously, you can still have critiques of Ethan and all the type of jazz, but shit, I much prefer this Ethan than any Ethan that would be fucking around on leftovers with Hassan.
But surely he's starting to realize the people he associated with, the people who he was promoting like Hassan and their orbiters, are absolute insane crazies. And
I was about to say these niggas are batshit crazy. Yeah.
Probably started to notice the same thing about Anisa and iDubbbz. And despite me not actually agreeing with him on a lot of things, I can still defend him because you guys were way more crazy and he didn't deserve to be harassed this much. He doesn't deserve to have human skulls sent to his house or CPS called on his kids. And I feel like all this shows is that despite the entire internet being against you guys, he was still trying to support you guys. Well, now, thanks, Anisa, for showing off how good of a friend Ethan was to you guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Like, what are we talking about? Oh my god. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, is this supposed to be like an own? Like, bro. He stood on P's. When y'all were cool. Y'all are not cool no more. How the fuck is this supposed to be an own? Because he was nice to y'all when y'all were cordial? Y'all not cordial no more. Dumbass.
All this does is make her and Ian look like garbage for backstabbing such a supportive friend.
Directly, exactly.
Right, so Anisa continues by posting this. Somebody posted a comment, Anisa, I'm not controlling. Anisa speaks the entire time, only lets Ida speak when prompted to self-flagellate for her own pleasure. You should have listened to your mother and got the F away from her. You're in a toxic abusive relationship. Get the F out of there, save yourself. You can do a lot better. Divorcing her is worth a hit. It's better to be free and in a healthy relationship with someone else than being rich and with someone who's abusing you for her own pleasure.
Agreed.
So Anisa responded, I just want people to see it's been 7 years, I'm exhausted, I'm alone, not built for this, I can't post on social media, this used to be my job.
Don't. Please, people are telling you not to do this. Do not post on social media.
It never gets better, and this was liked by H3H3. People responded, this was back when he thought your friendship meant something.
Exactly, that's the point I was just getting off of. I'm like, bro, y'all were cool and cordial then. Of course he's gonna help you out and defend you. Y'all were supposed to be friends then, because apparently, I don't know, y'all were best friends, then just friends, then just acquaintances, then just heads that made content together. Like, bro, it's a whole bunch of different jazz. But all I know is that during that time, y'all were cool. Y'all are no longer cool. So what does that message from then do for me now? Nothing.
You and Ian need to take the L and get a job somewhere, lay low for a while. Yeah, he had your back long before you stabbed his. Is that supposed to be a flex?
Thank you. Like, it's so stupid. Like, it's just Denim's tier, like, self-owning, bro. Like, it's so dumb.
Again, I think it was lame that Ethan was supporting them even back then.
Yes, and we can all agree on that shit because, yes, these motherfuckers are a piece of shit. Does Ethan support them now? Nah. Is he going to support them in the future? After that recent pod app? Fuck no. I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, you can again have your criticisms for him associating with them in the past and things as such, and I cannot knock you for that. But I'll promise you won't be seeing it in the future.
Then they were equally crazy. People are just starting to see it now. But obviously, he wanted to stick by you guys because you were, you had a long history.
I'm about to say, y'all motherfuckers was damn near day ones, but y'all like to fucking lie about it. Because again, y'all were on the same tier of friendship as we have with Denims. Boy, Ian, dumbass. He really, holy shit, like that.
Being good friends. So Ethan responded in a bunch of stories. Ethan continues, compelling stuff. Can you post proof you being harassed by Ethan? Your reply is proof.
And you want, nah, be for real. Even the G boys, like I know y'all here. You want me to take this serious? You really want me to take this serious? This right here is that targeted harassment, bruh. This is Ethan's misogyny, being sexist, all this different shit. This is it. Moving on. Like,
proof. So Ethan says, all you're showing is how much I cared and wanted to defend and see the best in my friends. The prevailing narrative at the time was that you guys were terrible people.
You are terrible people. You still fucking are terrible people.
Not to be trusted, but I wasn't gonna turn on my friends, even if it meant getting shit for standing by you. By the way, we were completely correct.
I was about to say, like, yeah. On the money!
Clap it up for us. Obviously, a lot has changed since then, and I've learned a lot about you. Things that I was purposely avoiding because I wanted to see the best in you. And when I was down and out, and you had the opportunity to stand by me, you punched me in the gut as hard as you could.
And Ian did say Ethan needs a good ass whooping.
You chose short-term gain over a decade-long friendship.
Short-term gain? What the fuck did they gain? They didn't gain anything. They gained quite literally nothing. The only thing that they gain is a worse rep and more being known as niggas who are trying to suck up to Hassan. What are we talking about? They didn't gain anything.
You dropped the content cop when I was live. You excused the CPS call. You laughed about the skulls. You accused me of hallucinating anti-Semitism. You crossed every single line there was.
Scorched earth.
Absolute cinema.
Yeah. Yo, this was the same joke. Oh no. Okay, soundboard cooking out. But yo, this was the same joke I was doing in the Kino Casino vid. I'm like, dog, this boy. I'm gonna just say it here too for the heads that I guess haven't checked that out. The first John you clicked on was this vid. This boy, no matter the drama, a slop, or nothing, bro, this right here, this whole drama arc, this boy way better than TV, cable, Netflix, any streaming service. Bro, this is the best content I'm seeing on YouTube right now. I'm not gonna lie. Biased. Trilly loves the slops. The drama tease, we know. But yo, this boy, unquestionably, straight entertainment. Straight entertainment. I ain't gonna lie. Cinema.
Guys, not even TV is this good. Wow.
Factual.
Wow. What a amazing response by Ethan here. Holy shit, can you believe this stuff is free? Can you believe
That's
this
what I'm
video
saying, boy. You can pop out on YouTube and just watch this boy. Oh, lovely. Like,
is free, guys? Subscribe, hit the like button. Oh my god, leave a comment. Holy shit. Ultimately, no matter how good of a friend I was, you still F me over the first chance you got. You think this makes me look like a hypocrite, but it just
it quite literally doesn't at all. It just makes her look stupid as fuck, and that's basically what he's about to say.
makes you look like the giant piece of shit which you are.
Stamp.
So then Anisa responds, "Hi Ethan, the whole point is that you are accusing me of things that my husband and or other people have done, which contradicts everything you wrote in this comment. Hope that helps."
You're accusing me of things that my husband and or / other people have done. Anisa, Yoko, Dad said that you were very adamant to make sure that the Content Cop H3 was posted before Creator Class 3. You got nothing to do with this? Nothing at all? Nothing. Not a lixie. No one is believing that bullshit. Who the fuck are you typing this out for? Who the fuck are you posting this bullshit ass schizo maxing shit to? The fucking G-boys. It's only these niggas. Like, I'm telling you, it's only these niggas. Nobody with 2 brain cells is believing this shit. Like,
husband and or other people have done, which contradicts everything you wrote in this comment. Hope that helps. Well, the thing is, you literally support your husband. In fact, respond on behalf of him.
I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, we gotta put an asterisk by that support, cause god damn it, you're definitely not supporting him in no fucking relationship, let alone love.
Treat him like Reek from Game of Thrones. Literally support all Hassan and his orbiters. You know, retweet their tweets, provide support in every single way, and then pretend you have nothing.
Oh my bad. Let me not make faces, bro. I'm gonna catch the misogynist allegations again. Shit.
Do with anything. Ace responds, "Is your defense really I had nothing to do with it?"
That's what. I'm out, bro. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Because it's the same exact thing I said. There is no way that this is the response. The response is, nah, bro. I really ain't had nothing to do with it, though. You wanted cred for Content Cobb Tana. You can have your credibility. You can have it. You can have it now, in fact, too. But no. No, the optics looking bad, right? You don't want credibility for this one because you only want bulls to give you validation and gratification. You want bulls to suck your dick, Yoko. That's tough. That's tough. Yo, Cloud is evil. Cloud is evil as fuck. Remember that. Evil as shit. Anyway, back to it.
Okay, sure. Let's examine that. Number 1, you have been involved in every Content Cop.
Ding, ding, ding!
Number 2, you were at Hassan's house during the filming of the sketch, flipping off the camera.
Ding, ding, ding!
Number 3, Ian literally cites you in the video. Anisa's half Lebanese and half Irish, so she understands Israeli propaganda and oppression.
Ding, ding, ding! So why does it matter if she understands this or not if she has nothing to do with the video? So her understanding is probably one of the resources of information you got from that dog shit video, right? Which is probably another confirmed good reason of why it was fucking terrible. But sidebarring off that, yeah, dog, you have something to do with this video, Yoko. Like, what are we talking about?
Ooh, that's an instant caught emoji right there. Caught emoji. You've been making snide remarks during this entire debacle that
Stamped.
is inbred.
You can still hate me and find me attractive. Like, yo, hun, you're a clown. Please sit down.
Oh, don't forget about the time where she tweeted drugs at Ethan.
Another thing I was talking about in the Kino Casino video, because they were talking about, like, obviously we all know locally Ethan has Tourette's and things and such like that. They even had, bro, they had to have Nate cook up a fucking sign so that shit is there now. So it, like, obviously heads see like Ethan Twitch and all that shit, bro. They don't get misconstrued. And you want to know why the fuck they would get misconstrued? This shit's hilarious as fuck.
Even though she knew that Ethan has Tourette's and he has all those tics, and then she wanted to convince her audience that Ethan is on drugs, which is completely disingenuous.
Fucking loser.
You scolded Dad for leaving me a nice comment.
Facts. Damn, I should have brought that up too. But the main shit is that, like, yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, she was doing a fucking number on Dad, bro. Really trying to pressure him. Like, yo, when fucking her and Ian was trying to stop him from going on Keemstar shit, I ain't gonna hold you.
You argued with Harley behind the scenes about Zionism. So did Ian, where he admits to not even knowing what that means.
No,
You were
of course he doesn't.
caught in Millhouse DMs. You were caught in Denim's chat.
Yeah. Yeah, because that just reminds me of the one Joe that Ethan had said. He was like, damn, bruh. Damn, you tried to get Pokemon at the event? Because this was during the Joan when they were on the call with Mike and Keith. He was like, they tried to get Pokemon at the event. Damn, it just sucks you had to settle for denims. Ah, isn't that unfortunate?
Your private Twitter account got leaked of you talking shit. Ian knows at least to shut the F up, but you're the only fool who continuously engages.
I don't know if he does know to shut the F up or he just legitimately can't think of any thoughts. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but then again, I guess that goes off my point. Why did he hop on Noah Simpson's stream? Good question.
With me, so obviously I'm talking to you, not Ian. Yup, honestly, at this point, Anisa has done way more damage than Ian ever could.
Absolutely. That's not even a question anymore.
The only thing that this point proves is, again, how willing you are to throw Ian under the bus. I had nothing to do with it. Go after Ian, not me. Give me a break. I mean, I
really don't think this woman understands how fucked at least her social life is, bruh. Like, bro, I doubt anyone that's privy to who the fuck she is, if she leaves Ian or whatever the fuck, or Ian leaves her or whatever, they separate, like, bruh, it is completely over for any love life she thought she was going to have. Like, it is completely over. What person, after seeing all of this, is gonna be like, yes, this person right here, I can absolutely trust them. The personality, lovely. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to turn her into my wifey, my babes. Yeah, fucking nobody. So, like, I don't understand what is her optical play, but we know what it is. It's just base stupidity.
totally agree with this response. There's actually like 10, 20 more things where you can criticize Anisa for. The whole iDubbbz' boxing coach situation.
Oh, yup. Oh, my fucking God. For the whole child bride thing, again, shout out Kate. You know, she was telling her story and all that type of shit. In no way.
Where Anisa was exposed for doing so much incredibly weird shit. The most manipulative gaslighting type of bullshit you will ever see. So yeah, you can't complain when you dish out the heat and then you can't take it. Ethan
Stupid actions, stupid consequences.
Says, thanks for finally unpinning Kate's video, you callous, self-obsessed, narcissistic piece of shit. Basically,
approved.
Before this, the video that was pinned was the
video of Anisa. Yeah, she was like doing like the little practice Jones
boxing training video with Anisa, and obviously the trainer Mike.
Funny, Anisa was training for boxing. You know, I could have sworn Ian was the one in the ring. I could have sworn Ian was the one getting his ass whooped in CC1 and 2. Damn. So why the fuck was Anisa training? Excellent question.
Mike and his wife absolutely do not like Anisa, and they wanted that video deleted, but Anisa would refuse to. I'm so excited for her live stream crash outs. Yeah.
Honestly, me too.
Apparently she's gonna start live streaming again. That's a horrible idea.
It is a fucking terrible idea. You don't even understand, bro. Again. Stupid ass boy, I ain't gonna lie. I seen one of you fuckers and I made you cry. Like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. You ain't make shit cry. Anyway, like,
responded, Anisa defends her husband challenge difficulty impossible. Ian's a very smart
for Ian to be smart, that means you would be smart. Again, you're filling his thoughts, filling in his sentences. You're a fucking moron and so is he. Incorrect.
And capable person.
Capable of what? Of what?
who made a 7 million viewed video he's proud of.
He's proud of that dog shit. There's no... Yo, Yoko, stop speaking for this nigga. Stop speaking for him. Stop. At this point, no. Stop speaking for him. If you ask this nigga iDubbbz, guaranteed isolated space if he's even able to answer because you're not there because it's isolated. Yo, I guarantee you he is not saying he's proud of this boy. Or maybe if he is saying he's proud of the video, I'll be for damn sure the one to tell you he's not proud of the results. And that is facts. Like, bro, like what? And yo,
I think you'll be okay. Yes, right off the 7 million views, even though we know your latest video.
Yo, this was about to be my literal next thing to say. I'm like, yeah, that's real cute, yo. That content cop, that dog water video that everybody was telling you not to drop. Yeah, of course it got 7 million views. People had to see you actually do the stupidest thing possible. Yeah, when you actually dropped the video that wasn't that and went back to the Soy Dubs bread tube videos, yeah, you dropped this piece of garbage. If you think that this is about to be sustainable, bro, like, you think this jump about to further your career is done.
Video is on 400k now, and your next video is not gonna do well either.
Hell no.
In fact, his career is completely over at this point. This literal Sloptober is more popular than him. Absolutely tragic. Ethan's like Jon Snow in the Battle of the Bastards, one man fighting for his family's honor and the greater good of the world. To be fair, he's got a lot of aid here, and I think things might have been a little bit worse without some
Sloppy
for the supporters here. So Anisa responded again. What a pathetic list. This is.
What a pathetic list. What's pathetic about it? List them out. What's pathetic about it?
This is justification for eternal harassment.
Eternal harassment? What the fuck? Do you even know what the... Bro, hold on. I'm sorry, bro. We'll do it. We'll do this together. What? I don't know who the hell this is, but let's pull out... Let's bust out the definition of eternal, bro. Hold on. Lasting or existing forever, without end or beginning. So, like, he's been harassing your ass since you were a fucking, like, a literal sperm cell? What the fuck are we doing? Like, this is some shit. Anyway, I'm going way too deep into it. Main factor. Yeah, you're not getting harassed. What you're getting is genuine criticism because the rhetoric you put out online is dumb as fuck. I'm sure, Yoko, you do get some hater niggas, bro. Them some weird ass niggas that be going out saying some crazy shit. Nah, I would never avow those niggas, bro. That's some online, again, like, snark level fucking Twitter, Reddit bullshit. I'm not doing that shit. But if you think niggas can't have... Feel free to have their opinions. Feel free to give you some genuine criticism. You're dead wrong. That shit is not eternal harassment. Anyway.
Privately discussing Zionism and showing up in
Privately discussing Zionism? What the fuck?
my friend's Twitch chat. Yeah, your friend Denims.
Like, Probably just says 9 and showing him at... Oh, yeah,
discussing Zionism and showing up in my friend's Twitch chat.
I'm thinking she was claiming Ethan and doing this shit. I'm like, what the hell? Like,
yeah, your friend Denim.
I'm like, my bad. Self-owned queen? I can't even point. God damn it. Whatever. One. I gotta like. Self-owned queen? Yeah, she needs to get for real. Like right now. She needs to get for real. Like, let's be real.
Who was literally days before the CPS call talking about Ethan's kids eating dog shit.
She was... Better yet, where's the stream? Moving on.
Just a friend, obviously. Eternal harassment. These people are such crybaby.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you. Somebody pointed that out. Because I'm like, bro, eternal harassment, bro. Yo, holy shit. Yo, that...
The victim complex strong with this one.
Like, bro.
Isn't bad at it. iDubbbz is the one who made the content cop. You were the ones who tried to harass Ethan. He has a literal snark subreddit for him.
Don't forget about Leftovers H3. I'm pretty familiar. They love talking about me and that shit.
They're literally trying to get at him in any way possible, but no, you're the ones being harassed. It's like you're literally just getting out what you dished out. Right, but Anisa, why not take a second and just reflect on your own actions? You're not innocent in all of this. So
Directly not. That's...
Maybe get off social media and look at your actions. Are you actually trying to say something reasonable right now?
Wait. Let me see. Hold on. Right, but then he said, why not take a second and just reflect on your own action? Yeah.
All of this, so maybe get off social media and look at your actions. Are you actually trying to say something reasonable right now? Who do you think you're talking to?
I was about to say, I'm like, yeah, but she not gonna listen to that.
Right, so after this, she made this tweet. What's all the hubbub about? I'm so nice and sweet. And
Yo, she's not a real human, bruh. Nah, she's a fucking entity, bro. She's a skinwalker. It's confirmed, bruh. It's fucking confirmed. Hold on, go back.
she's new. Right, so after this,
What's all the hubbub about? I'm so nice and sweet. I'm so nice and sweet, bruh. This shit is fucking crazy, bro. Somebody has to like get this nigga Ian, bro, on a one-on-one personal conversation and ask him the real questions, because I really need to know how fucking sweet it is to be saying publicly while your husband is on live stream that he shits his pants. He has a fucking condition where he shits himself. To get on this oh my god, yo, it is holy shit infuriating. Oh my god. To be saying this nigga breath smell like shit, all this John, bro, making this nigga feel like a bitch. You know Gorgeous Gabe? I bet you're real familiar with the nigga. It's so... Oh my god, bro. Oh, it's infuriating. Oh yeah.
she made this tweet. What's all the hubbub about? I'm so nice and sweet. And she's just posted a selfie.
I'm like this fully.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Kino Casino vid, I was talking about it. But anyway, let's get back to it.
So dumb, my
Yo, Pegasus face reveal? Nah, I've been knew what Pegasus looked like. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Showing the face, I feel it.
camera turned on. That is a diabolical post. I mean, after literally destroying your husband's life and career, ruining a charity event, putting your friends in tough financial situations, you're gonna put...
Like, it's the craziest jump, bro. Nice and sweet. Yo, ask Dad how the fuck he feels about it. I need y'all to go ask Dad how he feels if Anisa is so sweet. I guarantee you I know his answer.
Post a selfie in
off,
response?
I can't, bro.
Ay. Anisa, the type
So
of person
fucking
to
insufferable,
try to present herself as this sweet and innocent person, but behind the scenes, she's like this
Sweet for shit. Innocent? God be damned.
actual devil sent by Satan himself to...
That succubus Jezebel. What do I keep saying, bro? I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is what it is, bro. This is what it is. And I was saying this, John, in the Kino Casino video, too. We should not be out here on a real tip, bro, because with this whole John going out, they calling Ethan a misogynist, sexist, and all this, John. We should not be out here disrespecting none of the Huns, the girly pops, the lover bees. I say this, John, all the time. It's always respect and love out there. No cap. I be saying all these Johns. It's in no way to disrespect women. None of this type of jazz, bro. We already, again, like I was saying earlier, Chili wasn't beating the misogynist allegations or whatever. That should definitely be. Shout out the Huns. But like, yo, nah, I'm sorry, bro. She's getting every word, bro. She getting called the B hatch, everything. She is a legitimate, like, fucking evil succubus, bro. An insufferable succubus. Like, that shit is crazy. How is it that you manage to suck happiness and pleasure out of this many fucking people, bro? Like, and again, that's not even on some tip of like sexual, like succubus, like the sexual shit. It's just generally, she sucks the fucking good vibes and happiness out of the room. Bro, them shits is gone, bro. The minute she get a fucking pinky throw to a doorstep, that shit is dead. It's crazy.
actually ruin your life, destroy your career completely. Also, follow my muscle up journey on Instagram.
Big ups.
Had a 30-pound weighted pull-up the other day. Maybe one day I can finally lift.
Blood getting swoke. Let me not even try, bro. Y'all already know. Chili built like a fucking twink, bro. I ain't even gonna count.
Froggen. The ultimate goal of every gym bro. Then she continued posting, look, I'm even capable of smiling. How can you be...
She dead ass saw that one Pokimane tweet, Angie, and copied that shit Skinwalker bar for bar. Hun, just like with fucking Pokimane Iman's ass, yo, you're already 30. She's pushing 30, you're fucking 30. Delete this shit. Take this shit down. Like,
I mean to someone who can smile,
God.
and this cringe emoji, and then
Like,
she's just
take
posted
this
another
shit
picture of her
fucking
with
down,
the
bro,
creepiest
like-
smile ever. I'm actually being harassed. I'm being harassed through the screen here. Smiling creepily into a camera is not going to change the things you did. Can you actually take accountability for once
no, she cannot. She never will.
in your life? You're a narcissist. We get it. Drugs?
That sucks. Thank you. I'm like, bro, her narcissism is on a whole different, like, category of existence, bro. I'm like, oh my god, how can you be this like self-obsessed and all that shit, and the only person you could ever worry about is yourself? You claim to love this nigga Ian and all that shit. I ain't seen a lixie, definitely no best interest, let alone any other person that isn't him. I ain't gonna lie, and he's already getting treated like shit, bro. Everyone else is just even more worse off, bruh.
Question mark. This is a reference to her tweet about Ethan, obviously. Jesus Christ, just an aura of profound sadness around you. And it was moving on to Ludwig. Now, last time we talked about how he actually had a good take on the whole situation. He actually
because he was saying that John, that I'm gonna keep it a buck. Everybody had been saying that, yeah, dropping a content cop on H3 on Ethan, dumbass, dumb idea.
defended Ethan, saying it's not Ethan's fault for Creator Clash being canceled.
Because it's not. Again, was Ethan the one behind the books? Was Ethan the one that was supposed to promote this event? He wasn't. But guess what? He did a way better promotion of that shit than the two owners. Huh? Let's ask how many heads that were in these stadiums. Let's ask how many of them, if they were H3 fans. That's tough. I ain't gonna lie, but anyway.
Despite his chat having the complete opposite opinion.
Ethan Klein did it. Okay, I'm not trying to be controversial here, but I do think iDubbbz posting the content cop was one of the dumbest moves ever. Straight up. That was...
Because it was, once more. Like,
was crazy. You know, make that video when Creator Clash isn't happening, I would say.
Let's not act like this isn't 100% H3 in their toxic community's fault.
Oh, I remember I was breaking this comment down because this shit is like unabashedly stupid. It's 100% H3's fault. Okay. What did Ethan do that it made content? What did Ethan do that made Creator Clash 3 fail? Please let me know. They're gonna say, oh, yo, he was forcing Lena to live, yo, what the fuck? Yo, I can't grammar for shit thinking of so much shit right now. Anyway, oh yeah, they're gonna say like, oh yeah, he was forcing Lena to leave the card. Yeah, nah, bro. They was on weird shit. It was already hefty. Plus, again, y'all motherfuckers, because y'all do not like to say it, no accountability. Yeah, y'all were doing weird shit on the back end, subbing her fucking boss being Ethan. What the fuck do you want her to do? Niggas can't stay on this shitty ass, bro, let me not even.
Lud's content cop take was insane if you consider it was literally about a genocide. Of course, how are you talking about this? When there's a genocide going? I can't believe you just wrote this comment when there's a genocide going on. Disgusting. Right, so Ethan responded, "Thank you, Ludwig. I appreciate your willingness to say it like it is, even if you catch shit for it. You've already defended me more than Ian and Anisa." Uncommon Ludwig W. So after this, Anisa responded, this person said,
He said, he doesn't really get that many of those nowadays.
Ludwig on Creator Clash, he's more upset about the event being canceled than what Ian was talking about in his content cop, calling it quote-unquote dumb. Anisa responds, "Okay, I'm just gonna come out and clear something up. Ian won't be happy I'm doing this, but I think we need more transparency."
Yeah, I don't even know what thing to say first about this. Okay, I'm going to come out and clear something up. Ian won't be happy I'm doing this, but I think we need more transparency. Yeah, if your husband thinks that this shit is bad, and he probably won't be happy that you're doing it, why the fuck are you doing it? Yoko, we don't need any more fucking transparency from you. We know for damn sure you weren't gonna give it in the first place. We already got everything we needed to see. At this point, you are constantly just going out of your way to make this John worse. We don't need it more, but if you want to drop it, go ahead. I would love to see you keep embarrassing yourself.
Ticket sales were abysmal before the content cop.
Whose fault is that?
Promotion wasn't going how we had hoped.
Whose fault is that?
Charity wasn't getting the numbers we wanted.
Whose fault is that? The two people that own Creator Clash as a whole, the whole boxing event, John. Maybe if y'all actually worked and told people to do this, John. Maybe if you actually promoted your event. Maybe if you actually took it seriously as a charity boxing event. Maybe it would have went the way y'all wanted. But you know what y'all did? Literally nothing. And that's why it's at where it's at. Bro, who is going for this? Who is going for this and is eating this up? I can't. It is baffling on how many slots you got at this point. And heads, after all of this, after more Pegasus series, all heads making all these Johns will still eat this up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Maybe a little bit of dessert. Crazy works we got going on here, bruh. Can she just take this down? Like, oh my god.
So you're telling me this event was a complete failure from the very beginning?
Yes.
And you were trying to...
Ian said the same shit in the concern trolling video. He was like, yo, oh yeah, we weren't so confident that the event was gonna fucking do well. Why the fuck did you have a CC3? And even to that, when you decided you were, when you saw it really wasn't going the best direction, you should have just exited out there. Nope. Had to do it for the clout.
Pretend it's successful this entire time, basically tricking every one of the creators involved, even tricking the fans into thinking this was actually going to amount to a substantial amount of money for charity. Holy shit, this is pathetic. Now, as for Ludwig, do I think he's being genuine? I don't really know, but I think he's starting to learn from the whole mango situation that it's maybe better to not pander to absolute extremist morons.
Who would've knew?
And actually just say what you really think. Don't bother trying to appease people who will never be appeased and will probably turn on you the second things get tough. And I know it can be hard when some of your fan base is so Hassan-pilled or whatever, but don't
G-boys. Anyway.
worry, they will filter themselves out and then life is good again. Anisa continues responding, we were promised a lot of things didn't happen.
We were promised a lot of things? What do you mean we were promised? Why the fuck do you keep, like, oh my god, you keep, like, trying to obfuscate yourself off of this? You keep trying to, like, sub yourself out of this. No, this is you. What the fuck do you mean we were promised? No, you promised a lot of niggas shit. You promised niggas charity cheese. You promised niggas bonuses, all this shit. What the fuck? Bro, this is actually bullshit. Like,
I take responsibility for trying to do it again. We shouldn't have, but I
no the fuck you don't. What are you talking about? You were just saying that, oh, yo, the content cops and all that type of jazz, bro. You had nothing to do with it. Those Jones was the reason that this event failed. What? Yo, this is
think
crazy,
we made the
bro.
best out of the situation.
Yo, she's actually stupid.
The charity...
Wait, what? Yo, oh my god, this is like, this is peak. Just, oh my. Yo, I'm actually baffled. Like, there's so many Johns, bro. Just go back.
For trying to do it again. We shouldn't have, but I think we made the best out of the situation.
No, the fuck you didn't. No, the fuck you did not.
The charity got 225K.
How
And a lot of that was due to the buzz around Hassan supporting the charity.
Hassan did not support shit. I don't give a fuck if that nigga's name is next to the charity shit. That stream would have never existed if Content Nuke Hassan Piker did not exist. And then especially to that stream wouldn't exist if Hassan wouldn't have pussyfooted out of watching that video for damn long. Yo, this is crazy, bruh. This is actually wild. Like,
okay, absolutely do not be fooled. Anisa...
I'm not fooled for shit. Bro, I'm here for these slots. I don't think that's understand. This fucking Jezebel lying to niggas, this echo chamber shit is not going to work on a nigga like me, bro. That psyoping shit that those G-boys got you niggas on, that shit ain't gonna work, bro. Again, I always say, I don't know what Hassan is giving you niggas, the stupid juice, but bro, niggas ain't drinking that shit. Like,
raised $0 for this. This amount was raised by Hassan and Ethan's.
That nigga did not raise shit. Bro, Hassan didn't raise shit. I'm sorry, I'm not giving that nigga creds for this, bro. He's not doing that stream to raise the money without the video.
Beef. It was a bunch of people mad at Ethan trying to get at him, and I honestly don't care whatever reason they had for donating or whatever. They were helping charity, and that's a good thing. And because I'm actually a fair man, I will be congratulating Hassan for this.
I'm not congratulating this nigga for shit. Again, the video does not exist. Does he do the stream? Does he raise the money? The answer is no. Sure, he did the axe. If y'all want to give it to him, sure, he did the axe. His name is by the banner, all that type of beat. But yo, this video don't exist. He ain't pussy off from watching this video. This charity money does not exist. And that is bad. Let's clarify that too, because obviously you do want money to go to charity, because it shouldn't be a charity boxing event. It should be a charity boxing event, you know, just straight up. But that's not what this boy was, and the Tiltify is separate from the entire thing. Bro, let's ask where the ticket proceeds, the merch, all that junk was going, because I know where it wasn't.
I don't really like the guy, obviously, but if he does something objectively good, I'm not going to criticize him for it, because
sure, if you want to give him, if you want to say, yeah, he raised the money for charity, you can go and say it. In my heart of hearts, in my opinion, that nigga ain't raised shit.
That would make me as insane as him, and I try to stay as factual as possible.
Alright, wait. What y'all gonna keep you insane?
I don't really like the guy, obviously, but if he does something objectively good, I'm not gonna criticize him for it, because that would make me as insane as him, and I try to stay as...
I guess I'm as crazy as this nigga. I'm not saying this nigga, obviously, his name is barring the shit, like, duh, like, obviously, yeah. Who did the money come through? Hassan Piker. But I'm telling you, let's look at the back end details of that, like, and see how this all led up, because I'm trying to tell you, if it didn't go down this timeline, this money in the Tiltify wouldn't be there.
as factual as possible. She continues, charity got money, the fighters got paid, things didn't work
The
out.
fighters got paid. That's not what the fuck Dad was saying.
The content cup wasn't some sudden turning point. The interest in
Yes, it was. What the hell?
Creator Class 3 was
It was in general, but do you think the content cop made it better? Like,
low. Again, this is completely disingenuous. Obviously, the content cop played a massive role. The literal event got completely canceled. You know, I'm
Exactly.
sure the interest in Creator Class 3 was low, but with the content cop, it made the whole situation 10 times worse, and it basically went from low to about 0 to negative. In fact, a bunch of people ended up hating you guys and hating the whole situation and refused to trust you guys to give you their money for charity. Then she responds again, to clarify, I'm saying Ian won't be happy, to make it clear that this decision and making this public is my own and not his.
that's the fucking problem. Why, like, consult that nigga. I know he has nothing to fucking add, but consult that nigga. You just do whatever. It's like, again, it's like imagining it within y'all shit, like he just doesn't even exist. Like, you quite literally make all the decisions. Like, if you're saying directly that you think Ian won't be happy, shouldn't you, like, consult the nigga before you go out and do this shit? No, you wouldn't do that shit. Of course you wouldn't.
I'm taking
Like-
responsibility for the statement. Sorry for poor wording. Wow, you're taking responsibility for this statement. Nice. Not all the other shit, though.
Exactly.
Classic Anisa single-handedly sabotaging any chance of an actual good response to this. Throwing Ian under the bus to save your own skin. Crazy work.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
The crash out is bad. Christ, that's the least of your worries after these posts. Also, can you stop acting like Ian has any autonomy at all?
That's what I keep saying. I'm like, bruh, you don't give a fuck about how this nigga feels. You don't care a fuck about transparency, bro. You don't care about none of that junk. You just want to get your shit off. Anisa, you know this shit.
We
Like,
know you control, like, every single aspect of his life here,
Exactly.
alright? As if Ian is gonna do anything about this at all. What is he gonna do? Scold his wife? Hell no. Bro actually acts like he has zero free will. Okay, moving on to the Hassan Orbiters.
Oh, excellent.
Turns out they are turning on Ludwig.
Yeah, of course they are. Didn't Frogan call him like a fucking John or whatever? Like,
Starting with Shonda Black here, I have a lot of thoughts on this, being a Lud watcher, but for now, I'll stick to just expressing how disappointing this is. Heaven forbid Ludwig have a good take for once, and he's instantly abandoned by all of his so-called watchers, viewers, supporters. Bro, Shonda Black is the guy that literally shit his pants after Ethan threatened to sue him, but then he was actually
yeah, the nigga got trolled.
joking, and this guy had the biggest sigh of relief, and then he suddenly started acting tough about the whole thing. Dude, you should be throwing a party that you're not getting sued into bankruptcy.
It's like, yeah, bruh, Sean D irrelevant. Not that I'm fucking relevant my damn self, because niggas out here apparently think Trilly's the ego bull. I say all the time, Trilly not shit. All that John. It's just a factor of come on here, crash out. It's because these niggas aren't shit either. Anyway, yeah, what the fuck is this nigga Sean talking about, bro? With this fucking tweet? Hold on. Let me see with the Luddy shit. Yeah, I have a lot of thoughts on this being a Lud watcher, but for now, I'll stick to just expressing how disappointing this is. I quite literally don't understand what part you're finding disappointing. Somebody, better yet, the question that you would want to ask, somebody go ask Sean the Black if he thinks that Content Cop H3 did well for Creator Class 3 and get back to me.
See right now. Somebody says, what do you accomplish by having a lot of thoughts on something but refusing to say what they are here? Because from the outside looking in, iDubbbz had a generational fumble here.
Yep, approved.
I think talking about the downfall without addressing the massive hate campaign,
There is no... Yo, I swear! Oh my god, bro. You niggas... Bro.
preceded the Content Cop is disingenuous. Content Cop was a reaction to the harassment stoked by Ethan. It didn't exist with
This whole shit, literally all this shit, bro. All this shit was coming off of that nigga Froggy Tonic, bro. What the fuck are we talking about?
within a vacuum.
You're stoked by Ethan? Like, bro.
Dude, how do you exist in this, like, altered version of reality?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, these niggas just get up here and fucking cap, bro. Like, it's insane.
Must be so exhausting to constantly put up this weird made-up projection of events. The Content Cop was so gracious, I don't even know why anyone would take offense to it.
Probably because, Ian made a vid recently. We just actually talked about it earlier in this shit. It was called concern trolling. And if you don't know what concern trolling is, it's pretending to actually care about someone's well-being and things and such like that. Content Cop H3 is one of the biggest concern trolls I've ever seen posted on a platform. What are we doing? Was so gracious? I don't even know why anyone would take offense to it. Yo, man, I'm not gonna lie. If someone told you need your ass whooped, you would take offense to that, correct? So why the fuck did Ian say that to Ethan? Anyway, I rest my case. So
So silly when people pretend it was offensive. Yes, it was the most empathetic thing ever. Holy.
totally not like those fucking words of good faith and bullshit at the end. Totally wasn't just some fucking literally just like lies, bro. And all the heads that were dropping ones basically came out and said they didn't want to and didn't have to. Like, bro, what are we talking about?
Guacamole, bro. Right, moving on to Caseytron. Basically,
great.
she responded to Anisa's post. The dehumanization that happens towards you as a woman in content creation is
Oh my god, this fucking endless drivel. Holy fuck, y'all want to be victims so goddamn badly, bro.
real.
It is so crazy.
Men we work alongside are cheering.
Like, at this point, it's gotta be disrespectful to real victims of, like, harassment and all this crazy shit. Because y'all motherfuckers are, like, the last niggas that are actually getting harassment. Are there niggas that are probably sending y'all hate and all that type of shit? Yeah. I wouldn't even doubt it. Again, you're on fucking Twitter posting this shit, so it's already a bad start. But, like, yo, you cannot act like y'all motherfuckers are not doing the same shit back to Ethan, back about these other bulls, calling them all these different things: incel, rapists, abusers, misogynists, sexist, Nazis, fascists. Like, bro, y'all not about to pretend you're not doing this. Like, it is so.
Whatever this is, affiliated with Grapists, making jokes about
Oh yeah, sex pest. Then I'm pretty sure this is rapist. Yeah.
children drowning. Well, to be fair, I'm with you on that one. I don't like Destiny or NMP either. But God forbid I react to a video everyone reacted to. Yes, completely ignore the legal context of it. Violating copyright, maliciously stealing content. She smoke more than she
spoke.
Anisa supporting her queen, Caseytron. It's insane. The witch burning is out of control. And it's so insane that
Hey, at least you acknowledge yourself as a witch now, cause holy gee.
it feels like it's somehow gotten worse. Like, I don't remember it being this bad in 2014. But maybe I have just rose-colored glasses. We're like the elders of the streaming world now. Grouping yourself together
The elders. Being an elder would mean that you're wise, and you're not wise for shit. So, no.
with Caseytron might be the top 10 stupidest things you've ever done. This is not a man versus woman issue. Where did this...
It's not, like, it has nothing to do with identity politics, quite literally at all. Like, what's the name? Gender, race, you know what I'm saying? Sexuality, things like none of that is included in this. Denims, Caseytron, Frogan are getting sued because they committed malicious copyright infringement. Go check the clips. It's blatant, bruh. This shit has nothing to do with any of these things. Race, gender, sexuality, it has nothing to do with that. They committed malicious copyright infringement. Stamped. That is all. Like,
this even come from? They try to make everything about like sexism or race.
because they want to be fucking victims. Again, they're Olympic gold medalists when it comes to victim complex and being cry bullies. Like, it is.
Sexism. You're just
Telling
being
you
an
guys,
idiot
so
and you're
annoying.
being called out for it. My god. You know, I'm actually shocked that Casey actually didn't use the word incel. This is like surprising. Holy shit. Well, a certain
Wait, I didn't even realize that. This is one tweet, bro. I guarantee you she's using them in the next 5.
shocked that Casey actually didn't use the word incel. This is like surprising. Holy shit. Well, a certain someone is rallying the incel. You can't make cinema this good. Incel
No, you
troops
really can't.
behind him because it's all that he has left. So why not target women like you, me, denims?
Anyway, no, go back.
You can't make cinema this good. Incel troops behind him because it's all that he has left. So why not target women like you, me, denims, Froggen?
Okay, let's go down. Caseytron, you slandering heads. Let's give it a buck. And you definitely did the malicious copyright shit. Undeniable. Oh wait, actually, better yet, yeah. We're on Yoko. Yeah, content cop, all that type of jazz. We know she has a bias against Ethan. Duh. You, quite literally same thing. I ain't gonna cap. Denims, false CPS shit, plus the fucking the goddamn false copyright infringement. Absolutely cooked. Frogan, false copyright infringement. Quite literally, the whole shit with Frogan literally started because Ethan unfollowed her ass on Twitter. What the fuck about that has to do anything with fucking gender and none of this shit being a fucking misogynist, bruh? That's literally the whole reason on how his beef started with her dumbass. Anyway, Taylor Lorenz. Nothing. Go check out that video. How long is it? Let me see.
Retweeting, repost.
Better yet, actually, I didn't even think about this. Better yet, hold on. Taylor Lorenz, sure.
Brad Empanada. She is quite literally the poster child of snark now. She goes, women also perpetuate misogyny. Okay. Women voted for Trump. Okay. Now here's where it gets weird. If Ethan stopped sexually harassing young girls online.
Does she have anything to substantiate that shit? She does not at all. Anyway, like the fuck? I'm not taking y'all asses serious. Y'all like, bro, this is the shit I be talking about. Like, bro, fucking, why is she targeting women? What the fuck have you women done? Girly pops, y'all need to start being honest.
Taylor Lorenz, who have all been universally hated and borderline stalked by these incel freaks for years. I was wondering, like, oh my god, she actually made one tweet, one statement without the word incel in it, and then she had to do it twice in one tweet just to make, to restore the balance of the universe.
I was about to say, to balance it out.
My theory is actually correct. Like, some witch has put a curse on Caseytron that if she doesn't say the word incel every 5 minutes, she will spontaneously combust and explode and die. Oh my god, I feel so bad for you, Caseytron. Wow.
I say, what's this, like the Wicked Witch of the West?
By the way, each and every one of these people is hated for a different reason. So
and well, actually, I could go back. We go back on that list. I could name out even more Johns, but yeah, I want y'all to be able to have a day. We already yapping this boy up too crazy.
Trying to boil down the whole issue to women is just so disingenuous, but who am I arguing with? Literally, Caseytron plays witch burning, and it's just the literal consequences of your actions.
Ooh. Stupid actions, stupid consequences. Oh, this one gets even better. Hold on.
As he continues, this person says, can you post proof you're being harassed by Ethan? I know you incel.
I know incels. I'm surprised she even got any words after this shit. Again, where's the rest of your dialogue lines, hon?
I'm very smart and like basic reading comprehension. Let me explain it to you. Right now, Ethan Klein is specifically targeting women like me, and
he's not specifically targeting you guys because you're women. He's specifically targeting you because you committed malicious copyright infringement.
Anisa Taylor, because we have
Taylor, she's just fucking like straight up just slandering and defaming Ethan. Like, yo, she need to dead ass watch herself.
Universally hated by the extremely vocal, screeching incel demographic.
Universally hated. Wait, because we're universally hated by. Okay.
He choose us as the main target of his real smear campaigns.
Smear campaigns? It's not a smear campaign. Talk about how you maliciously committed copyright infringement.
Because he knew thousands of incel losers. Oh my god, dude. Would jump on board despite there being no actual logic behind him.
There is perfect logic behind. I know you guys don't want to necessarily support Ethan Klein, so I thought we'd watch the vid. This is like Caseytron bar for bar. Are we serious? Like, bruh. Oh my gosh. Yo, that's so annoying.
Just out of their pure hatred of women. If this were really about copyright or not reacting hard enough, he would have sued Asmongold and XCC as well.
She's so fucking stupid. It's unbelievable. He literally explained why he isn't suing Asmongold or XQC. Actually stupid. Oh my god. And you want to know why that is? Because when they went to watch the video, right? They were watching it to give their own opinions and conjecture things and such like that, to give their opinions to their audience so their audience can see how they feel about it, right? No matter how you feel about it being transformative, like adding a certain amount of time and all that type of beat, they did not go into it maliciously. They did not go into it, fuck Ethan Klein, we're not supporting him, yo, watch the video through me, yada yada. That's what the fuck y'all did. This is bullshit. I need y'all to understand. This is actual just straight up lies. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god, bro.
Oh my god, he literally stated exactly why he sued you guys.
Exactly. It's so
Way different. You
Oh my
maliciously chose to steal content. Did he go for Sean the Black as well? Yeah, so true. It's not like a vocally far leftist black man isn't also the target of an incel demographic. Great point, moron.
I thought the incels, nah, man, they were only just attacking women. They were only just against women. Now leftist black man, he could be the target of incels too. Shut the fuck up. Like, hear this shit. Like,
She's an actual like satire character, bro. But it's a real person. It's a real actual person. As an avid pot smoker myself, you make a bad name for all of us, considering how outrageously stupid you are.
thank you, tell her, gang, because word, I be trying to hit my bong skis too, bruh. I'm not, yo, shit, I say it all the time. Trilly is a dumbass. Trust. I may be stupid, but I'm no fucking idiot like them. So trust. She need to stop ruining the rep for the game. Like, bro.
May actually give credit to the claims that weed kills brain cells. So no real reason or genuine criticism, just an incel crying about a woman existing online with an opinion that differs from theirs. Thank you for proving my point. Where are we at with the incel counter? Holy shit. If I had $1 every time Casey said the word incel, I'd be as rich as Hassan's dad. Anyway, she continues melting down. Jesus was the first communist and the government crucified him for it. Conservative Christians don't want to wake the tea up. What?
I just started reading this, and I was like, wait a minute. We didn't totally pressed into a whole nother realm. I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Okay, I'm not familiar with the religious text, but is this accurate?
Yeah, I'ma be real with y'all, bro. Y'all know how Trilly gets down. I don't be on disrespecting nobody beliefs and all that, but I feel like I have a seeking suspicion that Jesus was not the first communist, but I'ma be real too, not heavily religious at all, so I'm not educated.
Accurate. Nux responds, Exodus, you shall not covet your neighbor's house or anything that belongs to your neighbor. Leviticus, each of you should return your own property into your own family.
Ooh.
Ratio to her. And then she just tweets out, freaking incel.
Yo. She's actually a caricature. That's funny as shit.
Can you imagine just her losing her mind in a room with her tall, strong boyfriend who's definitely not a Discord mod? Casey, I will pay literally both of you $5,000 if you can do one pull-up. And pulling the entire Earth down does not count. Moving on to Tectone versus Destiny. Now, if you missed...
Not that one right there, bad man. Bruh. Is a violation.
Bomboka!
Oh my god, bro.
The previous video, there was the flash flood situation in Texas, which led to a bunch of people dying, including children. Now, streamer NMP and Destiny found this
It's a little joke.
hilarious and started making jokes about it, doubling down. Meanwhile, people were actively looking for the bodies and missing people. We ended the video with Destiny saying this: maybe the kids weren't fit for camping near a river if they couldn't swim. Destiny thinks he's being funny and edgy, but in reality, he's just revealing why his son hates him and his wife left him. I don't know what's wrong with these people, why they feel the need to...
I'm just like, bro, Destiny, nigga. It's already bad enough with your fucking allegations and all that shit. You just want to make it worse, huh? Feel it?
Antagonize people who are suffering. Anyways, then he started beefing with Tectone. Destiny calls out Tectone and takes shot at his dad's. Thinks that he's acting soy and hypocritical in his reaction to the Texas floods.
Tiresome when it's applied to you. Like, you understand that you sound like every single soy like non-binary LGBT person. Like, why do people have to make homophobic jokes all day, and why do people have to joke about blah blah blah? And you're like, dude, it's just a joke, get over it, dude. Why do you care so much? But now when it's about kids that aren't even, you're not even related to these people, what, like, I don't understand.
Yo, maybe I'm stupid, but I feel like this argument is ass as fuck. Like, because, yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Like, yo, whether heads feel mad about words or shit or not is up to people's discretion. Some heads can say, see, I say it all the time. If some head walk up to me on the racism tip and start calling me the hard R, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm feeling in my head? I'm like, damn, bro, it sucks that you got this much hate in your heart, bro. You need more positivity. No virtue signal shit, but it's like, why? Like, why? Why with this? But it's just fucking words. That's the whole point of it. That's, at least for me, it's a word. I don't give a shit, bro. Words is nothing, bro. It's actions and shit. But you know what does matter? These fucking kids who lost their lives. A word, fine. It can hurt some heads. Other heads will get over that shit. These kids, they're not getting their lives back. What the fuck? I don't know. I'm sorry if I sound like the virtue signal nigga, but I just feel like that comparison was really fucking bad. Like,
Dan, what were they, future potential victims for your dad? Or what do you? I don't understand what is the connection here? They are so personally fucking offended. Like, what the fuck? It's so stupid. Holy shit. Grow the fuck up, or maintain a consistent position and don't make those jokes ever. Just say, we don't do edgy humor here, guys. Not, we do edgy humor for every single fucking group of people except for the ones that I personally get upset about. Like, Christ, you guys will fucking talk about God's judgment and everything, and these motherfuckers were killed at like a Christian camp in Texas, all right? Listen, if God was gonna command any kind of natural disaster to happen, seems like it would be right here, all right?
It's just, I don't, but see, that's the separation, like, damn. I don't think any of this shit's funny. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Yeah, bro, heads already know how I am. Number one thing for Trillia, family. What's another thing I say to that all the time? Once you got kids, and especially for jits, you need to make sure that they got TLC, all this type of junk, so when they grow up, obviously heads become upstanding people, good, you know what I'm saying? Good Johns, take care of their lives, do all this John, learn responsibility, things and such like that. I'm just not gonna joke about kids dying, bro. That's just what it is. I don't know. Like, I really don't know. That's just what it is. Now, again, going back to saying the Jones, because I had seen the thing with Tecton. I think, what was it? Donut Operator had called which bull? I forgot. He had called NMP LOL, what's the name? The F slur or whatever. And I'm like, yes, that John is bad, but I'm going to keep it a buck. What is worse? Someone being called a word or children losing their lives? You can have arguments about that all you want, but I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck about a word. I definitely give a fuck about children losing their lives, though.
Jesus.
Destiny actually needs serious mental help.
Because that shit just blew the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know what's happening to him, but
bro, oh my god, I'm about to make the DGG niggas fucking hate me. I don't know, bro, but after them fucking allegations, where the fuck, with the Pixie shit, bro, I don't know if that must have fucked his mental. That shit must have cooked him, I don't know.
Every clip I've been seeing is him having this unhinged crash out. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy when he shit talks Hassan. I enjoy when anyone shit talks Hassan, to be honest.
Fair.
But I found this situation pretty disgusting. The tragedy is literally actively happening, and this dude thinks it's...
That's what I'm saying, too, and that was the main thing that niggas were really trying to stress with NMP. It's like, nigga, when niggas make some edgy jokes and all that type of shit, you'll hear heads say, yo, too soon, too soon, too soon. It's like, yo, yes, this shit is too motherfucking soon. It happened, like, legitimately, like, the other day, my nigga. Oh, my God, bro.
It's funny to joke about. I don't know. It's just in poor taste, and I understand if it's something from a long while back, like 9/11 jokes or whatever. But I feel like there's more.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, but then heads are gonna hit him with it because I could already see it. Okay, but then the G boys, they gonna love to hit him with this. Okay, but then what was wrong with what Hassan said? Hassan was joking. Shut the fuck up. Anyway. Like
nuance to it. The old Professor Oak message, there's a time and a place for everything, but not now. I feel like this just shows you're willing to do anything to win internet points because you're so politically brain rotted. I think his justification is something like, oh, well, the other side does it too, or somebody else made fun of this other tragic situation.
It's like, yo, how about we just don't make fun of children dying? Like, we just don't do that. Like, I ain't gonna lie. How's you gonna argument? Well, then why does a techie not say, well, not even techie, Kentucky went ahead and said it. Well, why don't Hedge not say, you know what I'm saying, like derogatory things and such like that? They shouldn't say that, John, either. I'm not gonna lie. But yo, if we're gonna be comparing these situations, I know which one is worse, in my opinion. Like, not that again, you should be going people derogatory, Johns. Duh, you shouldn't do that shit.
I don't know about any of that. All I'm seeing right now is this person acting unhinged as a regular person looking from the outside.
Do you think maybe the reason why I'm a little bit more emotionally invested in these children is because I was trying to help find them the other day? Do you think the reason why Donut is so emotionally invested is because we were trying to go out and find them? Now, I would love for you to encourage, or feel free to find me a video of me during an active crisis where there are people's lives in danger, me making fun of dead children. Maybe wait a week. Maybe wait
too soon. Not saying for techie. I'm just saying this is the thing with some of these edgy Jones, especially if you're making like an edgy joke or whatever, a dark humor joke about a real world event. It's like, yo, let's really take in cadence with this. Like, yo, when did this joke happen? How bad was this event? Should we even be joking about it at all? Like, yeah.
Wait 2 weeks.
Future potential victims for your dad? What do you? I don't understand what is the connection here? They are so personally fucking offended. Like, what the?
I want you to listen to yourself say this and listen to me talk about this.
They are so personally fucking offended. The connection here. They are so personally fucking offended. The connection here. They are so personally fucking offended.
Which one of us sounds personally offended right now? Because it ain't me.
I can't lie. Nah, Techie funny as hell for this shit.
I mean, that was a solid comeback.
he said, I'm not gonna lie, bit, bro. You look pressed though. Ain't no way.
Destiny was sounding completely unhinged there, emotional meltdown.
gosh.
And yeah, Tectone, Donut Operator, Brandon Herrera, all those guys who are literally out there helping people during the crisis is genuinely a really nice and thoughtful thing to do. And of course, they're going to be a little bit more attached because of this. But even as someone who is far away, I still have a little bit of basic empathy for, you know, dead children.
Yeah, obviously, you don't want to see Jits who, again, they were saying in the fucking NMP shit, yo, bro, yo, heads got their whole lives ahead of them, which, again, they fucking do. It's like, yeah, dog. I think no one wants to see children pass. That's fucking terrible. Yeah, I don't get it. Some of these heads... Hey, man, that's why I be staying in my lane.
That's something you're allowed to have empathy for. Then he talks about Destiny looking fatherless.
What's crazy is you want to bring up my dad, but what's crazy is you look like a guy who doesn't even know his dad. And your son probably also wishes that he didn't know his dad. Because you want to talk about victims. Brother, I got thousands of victims in my chat where all of our eyes were sexually assaulted by your ass when we all...
Oh, no, it's coming.
Saw you sucking a dick on...
Oh! I knew it was coming. Oh, I knew that shit was coming. Oh.
Twitter. Brother, there's not enough bleach in the world to get me to forget about that fucking goatee going...
Yeah, nah, that shit was crazy. It was like, what the fuck? I remember, yo, when that shit happened, I think Turkey Tom was still posting. You was talking about that shit. It was so funny.
Down on that sloppy toppy. Ain't nobody want to see that shit.
Okay, I have not seen whatever the hell he's talking about here. I'm thanking the Lord I have not seen whatever he's talking about.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Just be happy about it. Just be happy about it, Pegasus.
There, I'm assuming something involving Destiny.
Yeah, basically, for quick context, yeah, there was a clip that leaked of Destiny sucking cock. Yeah, let's just keep pushing.
Was leaked or whatever. But yeah, he really needs to chill out. He's starting to fall into the Hassan boat where you just automatically get discounted because you're so unhinged. And then it just turns off anyone from listening to any of your other points regarding any situation.
Don't make those jokes ever. Just say, we don't do edgy humor here, guy.
Okay, Destiny, I'll tell you what. You can call me a hypocrite. I, from this day forward, will never make fun of dead children as people are actively looking for them. And if I do, you can come back and you can call me a hypocrite. And then I will say, I am sorry, Destiny. You are the arbiter of truth. I am a hypocrite. And then my career will be over.
I think to boil down everything to edgy jokes is so disingenuous. Obviously, the timing and the context of the joke matters.
Quite literally exactly what I was saying. Like, this John just happened like a couple of days ago, dog. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
And when Destiny tweets
Yeah, not we. What the fuck are you niggas doing? You and NMP.
out the shit, it just shows how politically brain-rotted he is, that he's finding some justification to say the most unhinged shit. You know, I'm not trying to police humor here. I'm a fan of edgy jokes, you know, dark humor.
Yeah, like, I like dark humor shit, too. Like, even some fucking, like, racist jokes or whatever the fuck, I'll be laughing at these shits or whatever. But, dog, like... We gotta joke about the kids that just passed! What the fuck? Bro, you gotta, at some point, you gotta start thinking in your mind, like, damn, this probably isn't smart to say or do right now. Like...
or whatever, but it's a little different when you're doing it actively as the situation is happening. I feel like most people just look at this and go like, oh, well, you know, he's joking about dead children. I don't really like this guy. Moving on. Anyways, Asmund
I ain't gonna lie, it's basically.
responded.
But
I don't know why people keep trying to bring up his dad, as if like it's his fault that his dad did something.
This is the John all the time, especially with Hassan saying like he's a fucking techie, he's like a fucking familial generational fucking rapist or some shit. Oh, god damn it. Of course, Le Battery, go. Hold on. My bad, Joe. Yo, did the camera... I knew the camera messed up. Whatever. I don't care. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna fix it. I already know. But anyway, this is the John I was saying. Yeah, because Hassan was saying, like, what's his name? Techie was like a fucking generational or familial fucking rapist, all this shit. And I'm sitting here like, yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Techie's dad, yeah, he been on some mixy shit. That's his shits. That's him. Bad optics, terrible Jones we got going on there. But Techie is a whole different individual. That's his dad. But he is his own man. Did he do any of that shit? Is he doing any of the fucking shit that fucking Denims and Caseytron fucking Minx, these motherfuckers slandering the shit out his name with no substantiated proof? It's like, bro, what the fuck? Bro, come on, man. But whatever, bro. Niggas chatting shits on the internet. Like, yo, niggas could go talk back and forth, all that shit. But yo, when you start calling niggas rapists and all this shit, bro, it's like,
I don't understand it at all. People live for this type of drama. Yeah, I do think this shit's funny. It is very.
and that's not even the part I'm mad. Like the part again, if fucking Destiny was making fun of his dad or whatever, that's not even the part I'm mad at. It's the part like where niggas come out and start slandering Techie himself for the shit that his dad was on. Like, bro, come on.
Very fucking funny.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, Tectone gets a lot of shit because of his dad. I really don't think you should be criticized for the actions of someone.
Exactly, like, because that's fucking stupid. Like, did he do that shit? Did he choose his fucking father? Did you choose yours? Like, the fuck? I know I didn't choose mine, because if I did, life would have maybe turned out a bit different. Not saying my life is bad. We all know. Come on now. The boss doing a big one, baby. We love the boss. She probably watching this, John. Actually, hour 30. We're not even done yet. Oh, yeah, she probably not. But, yo, you already know. But, yeah, it's like, heads are different people, gang. What are we doing?
Someone else that was out of your control, of course. Now, sometimes that type of criticism is justified based on, again, the context of the situation.
I'm about to say, but that obviously just means like there's nuance, and within those nuances, you got to go through that when having arguments and things as such.
But I get it. It's a quick jab. It's easy to make. Now, click this video, or Anisa is in charge of your bank account.
Absolutely fucking not. She shouldn't be in charge of quite literally anything.
You're going broke. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
You already know though, gangsta. Of course. Shout out my glorious slap king. More Pegasus. You already know, baby. They responded in the worst way possible. Of course, if you guys want to watch the OG original vid, now in description, first link, shirt of love. With more Pegasus, you already know. The slap king, give him his peas. He cooking, you already know. But yeah, let's keep it short and simple. Who do we gotta go over? Oh yeah, Yoko, Caseytron, and then fucking Destiny. Yoko. You'll never take accountability, will you? You'll forever be the victim. And most definitely will always be the cry bully. Sheesh. I'm telling you, if Ian wasn't such a fucking idiot and again willingly let all this bullshit happen to his ass, I would feel sympathy for him. Because of you. But no. You both did this shit to yourselves. Tough. Caseytron. Nah. Did she find a lawyer? We don't give a fuck. Okay, Destiny, the whole shit, yeah, we just came off of that. Yeah, bro, let's not joke about the kids fucking dying, bro. Especially when that shit just happened. Like, why the fuck are we doing that? Bad. Dumb. NMP saying that shit dumb. Wasn't a joke. What the fuck are we doing? Simple as that. That's really it. This internet shit, I don't know. Got some heads tripping. Not that I'm the fucking moral arbiter or some shit, but I don't know. Some wild times, legitimately. Other than that, though, you already know. You have such completed. Share the love with more Pegasus. Go ahead and share the love, of course, put out them positive vibes, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna catch y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.
Thank you.